Coming up on Bondi Rescue.
Right, jump off and just let me assess.
An overturned boat is pinned against the cliffs in huge seas.
You know, these guys are freaking out.
A fisherman struggles for life.
This was a serious matter. The guy was going downhill very quickly.
The world's oldest surfboard, and it's not from Hawaii.
He does make it look easy.
And a heavy rescue brings Jethro to his knees.
It felt like I got hit by a brick wall and I thought I was going to drop unconscious on the sand right there.
When big southerly swells pound Bondi, it's not a place for the faint-hearted. But venture outside of the bay, and it's even more dangerous. As treacherous as they are, Bondi's 18-metre cliffs attract adventurous souls. Many are foolhardy. In the tower, lifeguards stand by.
I get a phone call from a lady that's up at the golf course saying that she just witnessed a boat get hit by a wave and overturned. And she said the two people in the boat didn't have life jackets on and they were trying to hold on to the hull of the boat.
Thank you. Yeah, we're on our way. Boat oversized jet ski job.
Instantly reached straight for the life jacket and the radio, and before you knew it, we were running out the door, jumping on the jet ski. Response time initially was phenomenal. I mean, from the time we got the call to running out of the tower, jumping on that ski, was literally seconds. And seconds matter.
The fishermen won't last long, floating in the water near cliffs.
Come on! You all right, mate?
Outside of the bay, the swell gets bigger.
Whoa!
But there's no time for Quiggers to slow down.
It was a really dangerous kind of swell, dangerous ocean conditions. Poor Maxi was on the back getting smashed.
The backwash swell you get off the cliffs and that, it's pretty dangerous around there and a number of people do get in trouble.
It's been 7.5 minutes since lifeguards received the call. There's still no sign of the upturned fishing boat.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. No one out there.
We couldn't see them, we couldn't see a boat, we couldn't see anyone floating, and then it goes, you know, in the back of your mind, oh, is it not as serious as we thought?
Further up. Yeah, there's someone pointing up there.
Luckily enough, we were able to look up and we could see someone up there waving their arms and kind of pointing in that direction.
I just saw the boat go over like a big surge of a wave just about to hit the cliff.
We could just make out the upturned boat and a couple of guys kind of clambering on top of it, trying to hold on.
Right, jump off and just let me assess.
One of the biggest things when I got there was to reassure them that they were going to be okay, even though I didn't really have a good indication of if we were going to be okay, because obviously the boat's overturned in big swell and, you know, these guys are freaking out.
One essential jet ski. Go ahead, jet ski. Yeah, mate, it's a firm eve. I've got a capsized boat, two on top of it. Maxi's just jumped off. He's on top as well. Pretty close to the rocks. We should be able to get him off.
Okay, mate, can you just let me know when you secure the patients?
Two middle-aged men, both without life jackets, fight for survival.
So the boat was really close to the rocks. That was one of the things that kind of played on my mind as I was coming in. Head first into a dangerous situation. There are a lot of rocks and, you know, sheer cliff face, just, you know, only 20 metres away from them.
All right, jump off, boys. Jump off and come to me. I don't want to get too close and washed on it, okay?
The swell was so big, they were just getting battered on and off and they were cut up. It was covered in barnacles, so they were covered in blood as well. So we didn't know if we'd be able to get them off there and into the water and they'd be able to swim.
Up on the back, up on the back. That's it, on the sled, on the sled. On the sled, quick. Yep, that's it. That's it, hold on. All right, I got one thingo, he's in a tube.
Good, mate, so you've got two patients, both secured.
Is that correct? Nicky, mate, I've got one. Maxi's got the other, still on top of the boat, close to the rocks.
A round trip to Bondi and back will take Quiggers 10 minutes.
Okay, mate, good plan.
Me and old mate still there on the boat waiting for Ben to come back and pick us up.
Still with Maxi. The other man, Mike, is deteriorating quickly. He relies on medication to manage his blood pressure.
Because he did say something to me on the boat that was pretty hectic. He goes, you know, I was just about to let go and, you know, not come back up.
It will take Quiggers at least 10 minutes to get to Bondi Beach and back. But then, backup arrives.
All right, I got one thing, he's in a tube. I can see an IRB coming. I can get off the rocks and drop him to the IRB.
Copy all of that.
The IRB turned up, which is a bit of a relief as well. So we were able to throw one of them in the IRB.
The IRB, or inflatable rubber boat, relieves the pressure by collecting Paul.
Hey, come here, mate. Hey. You take him. Yeah, jump off, jump. That's it.
Maxi and the other fisherman, Mike, continue to be swept closer to cliffs on the upturned boat. Quiggers must get close while avoiding being overturned by a wave himself.
That's it, hold on.
You know, we still had to try and get him back to the beach or back to safety.
All right, you hold on, we're right, you're good, mate.
And I wanted to take control and make sure that the skipper and the most injured person was with us because he was showing signs and symptoms of losing consciousness.
Bondi Central, jet ski.
Go ahead, Ski.
Yeah, Singers, we've secured the second patient, mate.
Excellent work, good job, boys. Are they in the IRB, is that correct?
Copy, mate. One's in the IRB, one's with us.
All right, we good?
But once on the back of the jet ski, Mike struggles to stay conscious.
The guy was exhausted, really. He couldn't hang on at all. Maxi had to kind of straddle him on the back, grab hold of him, grab hold of the strap so he didn't go flying off the back.
Central to Ben on the jet ski. Are we going to need Nambo for this job, mate?
Yeah, that's affirmative.
I just knew we had to get him back to shore as quickly as possible. He was cut from head to toe, bleeding everywhere, white as a ghost. Shock and blood loss don't go well together.
All right, there you go. Jump off. Jump off. You all right?
So yeah, dragged him up the beach and straight away, this was a serious matter.
You all right? Jump up.
And this guy was going downhill very quickly.
Quiggers runs an assessment.
We put him on oxygen. He wasn't in great shape. No one hit their head, no spinal injuries, anything like that, no chest pains, just exhaustion.
Mike is displaying symptoms that are concerning lifeguards.
Then he went downhill. He started to go a bit wide. He was feeling dizzy. He started vomiting.
Oh, you got to throw up? Yeah, and just hold it there. You know, he was cold, he was clammy, he was shaking, he was pale. The paramedics were pretty quick to come down, and as soon as they put the ECG monitor onto him, they knew that he was going downhill pretty quick as well.
The ECG monitor assesses a patient's vital signs.
Your blood pressure's dropped a bit. Fair bit, okay.
A rapid drop in blood pressure is a bad sign.
That was a real kind of telltale sign for them. Obviously, they laid him down, cranked up the oxygen.
You still feel nauseous?
Yeah.
When they go that real grey colour, it's almost like the colour of death. It's not nice to see.
I don't know what happened then. You start to feel woozy and horrible.
Paramedics call in a special response team. If Mike was still on his upturned boat now, he would almost certainly be dead.
Definitely that incident was in the top 3 rescues I've done. I had a little bit of a moment. I'm like, well, far out, you know, this guy's just had the worst possible day and getting all the way back to safety and then that happening to him. Yeah, like, I'm just stoked that he's pulled through and he lives to see another day.
On some days, it seems like Bondi's picture-perfect weather has gone on its own holiday.
We travel 24 hours in the plane to get here to encounter the same rain we normally have in Holland.
Some tourists simply can't be put off.
It's probably the first time a lot of them have seen the ocean, And they're coming down for a dip at, the famous Bondi Beach, and the last thing on their mind is that they're going to die today.
Jake is monitoring a section of water with a nasty rip.
There's not many people down here, but we'll have our work cut out for us if we have to go in for rescue. It's challenging and very challenging conditions.
With lives at stake, Jake is extremely vigilant. He's experienced tragedy at Bondi firsthand.
Breaking news at Bondi Beach, where a swimmer has vanished and is presumed drowned.
All I'm thinking about in my head is just, I've got to get to him. And I saw him get hit by one wave. Yeah, he just didn't come back up.
I just never forget Jake just screaming, I'm so sorry. I was just like,
It's been 18 months since Jake lost a swimmer in heavy seas. It's something that will stay with him forever.
Guys, let's move up onto the bank a bit. There's a very dangerous rip here.
Oh, deep out. Yeah, out the back.
Yeah, copy. Go.
This boat's gone. Just holding his head above water. Oh, I just don't want him to give up. Oh, he's under.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm prepared. Lay like on your tummy, face that way. Oh, thank you very much.
Chow is on holidays from China. Today, he's lucky. The only thing he lost is his camera.
Where'd your GoPro go? Gone. Just all these swimmers here, guys. Come back to shore.
Chow's friends continue causing headaches for Jake.
Yep, back in, everyone. Let's go, come on.
Seeing their friend nearly drown hasn't deterred them.
I'm trying to get them all out of the water here. Like, South Corner's pretty dangerous today, and the message is just not getting through. Like, I'm just trying to tell them it's dangerous.
Communication has failed. So Jake calls for assistance from his new friend, Chow.
Come in, no more swimming. Come back.
不要游了，不要游了，他让你过来，陈哥。他不让你游了，过来，过来。
Tell them to come in. They can't swim there, not allowed.
陈哥，让你过来，不让游了，你先来一下吧。先来一下，先来一下。
Come.
Jake decides it's become more than just a language problem.
Go. We can't swim here. We've got to go back to shore.
Your friend nearly died. There's nothing funny about this, but they continue to laugh, and I guess it is just a bit of embarrassment, and that's how they deal with what's just happened, but it makes me so angry.
Tell them no. We can't swim here. It's very dangerous. They'll end up like you.
Experience tells Jake this may not be the last he's seen of these tourists. Afternoon rain gives lifeguards relief from crowds. But Jethro needs more relief than just a change in the weather.
I had a serious ear infection. I get it quite commonly, and it never really affects me too much, and that's why I was like, yeah, I'll be sweet to work. But on this day in particular, it got the better of me, and it's pretty bad.
Where's Jethro?
On the bed.
Has he? On the bed? Jethro? You just having a day off, mate?
They're about to pass out.
Are they?
All I heard was, they're gone. They're going under. And I just flew out of the first aid bed, almost fell over.
With duty calling, Jethro puts aside his severe pain and nausea.
Just a couple of swimmers. They've just fallen off the sandbank here. It's a low tide.
Central for the boys, yeah.
Went as hard as I could, just not even looking where the swimmers were, just completely focusing on the shore break, and probably the fastest I've ever moved.
The three tourists clinging to Jethro's board are the same group that were warned against swimming half an hour ago by Jake. Chow narrowly missed being rescued for the second time today.
It was a serious rescue, so I was pretty physically exerted, and I'd put all my energy into getting there and getting this girl back to shore.
Do you feel like vomiting? You feel fine?
Once I hit the shore and I made sure she was all right and she said, yes, thank you, it all just hit me. I felt like I got hit by a brick wall and I just got so dizzy and the pain was like overwhelming and I thought I was gonna drop unconscious on the sand right there.
Following a rescue, Jethro has collapsed on the sand.
You feel sick? Yeah. Did you get hit by something or?
No, it's just...
What, you got pain somewhere?
It's just in my ear. That's...
Oh, right.
Just hit the deck and I was so close to vomiting and I've never even felt like that before. I don't know what happened. I just pushed too hard and it got the better of me.
When I've been telling you to have a day off, men actually have a day off. Like, you've been working too hard. Good rescue, buddy. Your ear took one for the team.
Goody.
Bondi has a proud tradition of producing champion surfers. From Kevin Brennan through to Shane Horan, right up to today's best, Perth Stanley. But Bondi's surfing history is just the blink of an eye compared to other places in the world.
Every single fisherman has a slightly different rocket,
Cuevito from Peru is building a cabalito, or totora horse. Made entirely from reeds and twine, it's an ancient Peruvian fishing vessel with a twist.
It's quite unbelievable how they transform just a stack of reeds into a fully surfable craft. Only ever seen them in photos, never seen one in real life or any footage before. Pretty exciting to see how it was done. The skill and the technique that Cuevito had, you could see he was a master.
Thank you, Australia.
Peruvians argue that surfing on cabalitos predates Hawaiian surfing, possibly by thousands of years.
The way it sat in the water and the way he controlled it going over the waves, and it was pretty impressive to see.
Facing the sun, Cuevito pays homage to Bondi before turning his cabalito for its first wave in Australia.
Cuevito's, he's a freak on them. Yeah, he's got so much talent on these things. It's cool to see how good he is. Keeps blowing me away with just how it goes in the water. It went unreal, floats so well. It looked fast too, like for such small little waves, it looked unreal. He does make it look easy.
Luke is one of the best surfers on the Lifeguard service, but he's never tried a cabalito before.
Set came and it just got me in the lip and went over backwards. I thought, oh no, I've broken the thing. The first one ever to come to Bondi and I've ruined it. Yeah, we're going. I was getting onto a wave and then the thing gets a mind of its own. Once it gets on a bit of a track, it just keeps going that way. And
after 2 failed attempts, perseverance pays off. Even if for just a second.
Yeah, it's definitely an acquired skill. Definitely feels like an ancient piece of watercraft.
Hey, Will from Bondi Rescue here.
True from Bondi Rescue.
If you want to see the latest episodes from the latest season,
we've launched Bondi Rescue memberships.
Sign up now, link below, and join.
Next time on Bondi Rescue. Lifeguards attend a broken arm in the skate bowl.
You don't reckon you can move it at all, even to get up?
Until things suddenly become much more serious.
Got full just tunnel vision on these 2 girls.
Go, he's under.
Bondi's underbelly is exposed. But is this man really a thief?
I left my bag on the beach, picked up the bag, looked similar to mine, I think.
And a national hero delivers an inspirational message to lifeguards.
In here, it's got like a sense of purpose.